Hello everyone, Berserkhead here, and welcome to my new series in which I'm gonna be playing Crusader Kings 2. For the longest time I've been talking about how I want to make videos about Crusader Kings 2, but I never got around to doing it. I bought this game with the very purpose of making videos about it, and I've invested 70 hours of my personal time to learn how to play it so I can make videos about it. So I finally came up with a series that I can do, and let me actually explain what I'm gonna be doing in this new series that I'm starting. So, in the only Crusader Kings video that I ever did, I talked about how this game, to me, is a medieval person's life simulator, and this is exactly what we're gonna be doing in the series. So, I'm rather gonna be choosing a random character. I'm not really gonna be choosing him, I'm just gonna be clicking this button a few times. So I'm basically gonna be playing as a random character. I chose the Charlemagne start, but we can start, as the series goes on, we're gonna have like different eras in different stars. But basically, I'm gonna be clicking this button a few times. I'm gonna be getting a random person that I'm gonna be playing as, and I'm gonna play with this person until his death. And during his lifetime, I'm gonna try and do the best I can do, basically get as much prestige as possible, achieve as many things as possible, and once the person dies, I just start off as a new person. I think that's a great idea for series because we're not gonna have a lot of episodes of me doing the same thing, and I'm actually gonna have some goal that I'm gonna be able to achieve in like a few episodes, which I think is a pretty good idea for for a series. I can upload quite a few of these videos if I wanted to, and I think it's gonna be interesting for people because it's not the same thing over and over and over again. It's just me getting a random person, so there's gonna be a certain amount of challenge. Just getting a random person, could be a ruler, could be a vassal of a ruler, could be really anything, and I'm gonna be trying to play as this person and achieve as much as possible. And I'm gonna try and make something interesting out of it in the end. I think that's gonna be, as I said twice already, I think that's a very good idea for a series that I came up with. So let's click this button a few times and see who we're gonna end up as. I just hope that's not gonna be a Muslim ruler. Not that I have anything about them, it's just that I have no idea how to play as a Muslim ruler. I hope for a pagan, because there's a lot of possibilities that I can do with a pagan. But yeah, definitely don't want a Muslim ruler. I'm not really sure how Muslim countries work, so I am not really gonna do well if I play as a Muslim ruler. So let's click this a few times. Please don't be a Muslim, please don't be a Muslim. And we ended up as a count. So we're not gonna be okay. Let's just click play, let the game load. So I'm not gonna be the highest person in my country. I'm not gonna be the ruler of my country, but rather I'm gonna be a vassal, which has a lot of interesting opportunities. I think I start yeah, I start as one of the vassals of a duke. Oh wow, so I'm a vassal of a ruler. Alright, so that's pretty low. I've never actually played as a count, but I think I can do a bunch of things. I think I can revoke a few titles here and there. So we'll see what I'll will be able to do. Domain size just 1. Alright, that's probably not gonna be like, that was not the best case scenario for me. Definitely not, but I guess instead of trying to conquer and do stuff like that, I'm gonna try and concentrate on my personal life. So let's see what ambition I can pick. There are quite a few ambitions that I can pick. I definitely want to become the king of Middle France, although that's gonna be insanely difficult since I'm just a count. If I were a duke, that would be acceptable, would be doable, but yeah, being a count, that's actually quite difficult. Not the best traits either. Lustful. Lustful is not that bad actually, because it gives me like a lot of potential for children, although I already have a son, and the succession laws are... Oh, it's actually Gavelkind, so Lustful is actually a bad trait in this case, because I don't want to have too many sons. Grey Eminence gives me Intrigue, which is great. 13 Diplomacy is not that bad either. I have the Honest Trade, which combined with with Trusting, oh man, these are not the best trades I could have gotten. Yeah, these are definitely pretty bad. So let's get a life focus. What I'm gonna be trying to do here I still haven't figured out. Let me pick up an ambition first. I can try and become the chancellor of my liege over here. It was a duke. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do that. And if I actually succeed, I am gonna gain 1 diplomacy. Yeah, let's try and do that. Ambition, I'm gonna try and improve my diplomacy as much as possible. So I think I should pick this one here, carousing, which gives me 3 diplomacy. Is there anything better that I can pick? I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm gonna be picking the carousing. So I'm gonna be able to invite a bunch of people to carousing, and I'm gonna be able to improve my relations with them. Definitely I want to do that on my liege. Let's see if he actually likes me. He doesn't mind me that much. State diplomacy plus 14. He's deceitful, I'm honest, which gives me minus 10 penalty for that. Alright, I have 4 vassals of my own that are mayors and bishops and stuff like that. And I have 2 domain sides, which, me being a count, I should have just 1. So I'm gonna give one of my counties to a random person. The way you do that, you search for people in court that are not rulers yet, and you just give them the my culture, my religion, and you just give them one of your lands. So let's give it to, with Gavelkind, it's never a good idea to give lands to your sons, since they're gonna inherit a bunch of claims, and there's gonna be very messy succession crisis after your death. Not that I care, because once I die, I'm actually gonna switch this character. I'm gonna play as someone else. Look at those, they all have like really bad traits. That's really bad. Alright, can I actually do that? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I gave him one of my titles. Alright, so I have a council on my own. And what I'm gonna be trying to do then is I'm gonna try and get the duchy title. I have only 300 men though, so that's gonna be very difficult. Alright, let me get my council sorted out first. Might end up inviting a bunch of people. Yeah, I might need a better steward. That's not great. Demand duchy from liege. Alright, so that's actually, I didn't know I can do that as a count. I think that's one of the new things from either the Charlemagne DLC or, I don't know, one of the DLCs. I don't think that's actually part of the vanilla game. So what else do I gotta do before I start? Yeah, let me appoint my council. Oh yeah, I wanted to invite a bunch of people to court. Let me invite a couple of nobles. Hopefully I'm gonna get a better steward now. And let's see if there's a better steward. So this guy's got 8. This guy's got 11. Nice, so it actually worked out. Alright, I have no idea which county I'm ruling, so... Oh, I can appoint... Oh yeah, I can fabricate claims pretty much anywhere. Let's see which county I'm actually... Okay, this one over here. It's not the greatest county. It's actually really random. I ended up being like a really random person. Improve religious relations, I guess, with my liege over here. And this guy's gonna scheme over here, make sure there's no one like plotting behind my back. In which duchy am I actually part of? How do I check that? Yeah, it's Duchy of Alemania. Is it? Is it part of that? Empire of France. Yeah, I think I'm part of this duchy. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna be trying to fabricate a claim on a duchy, which I am hopefully gonna be able to usurp somehow and try and become a duke, which will give me a lot more opportunities. But I've never been a count. I've never actually tried something that insane, because that gives me very limited power. So yeah, I want to become part of this duchy. I think that'll be great. Not to become part of it, I think I'm already part of it, but I wanna, you know, wanna fabricate a claim on it so I can get it for my own. Okay, I think I can unpause at this point. So I want to keep this episode short a little bit. I want to do something that I did with with Mountain Blade, I did the same thing. I want to keep them under 15 minutes so I can upload more of them on a more regular basis rather than, you know, one long episode once a week. I think that's a better case scenario. I don't know though. I don't know how this is gonna go. It can go horribly wrong. And basically now I don't have anything that I like, anything interesting that I can do. I can invite a bunch of people to carousing. Now the first person I'm gonna try and do that to is my liege, because that's actually gonna give me prestige, and since this is one of my goals, I picked up a good way of life here. That's the newest piece of DLC for this game. Oh, I can actually lose prestige by doing that. Alright. Let's check my vassals. I have just 2 of them. I guess I can try and invite this guy. Try and see. This guy's got some pretty good traits. He's a brilliant strategist. Socializer, so that gives him a lot of diplomacy. Patient is a really good trait. Ambitious as well. That's actually really freaking good. Alright. I want to check out my liege and see how I'm doing compared to his other vassals. Alright, my wife's pregnant. That's not really great, because it's Gavelkind. I never want to have too many sons. However, if I have a daughter, I might be able to get some alliances, which would allow me to, you know, do more stuff. I have 400 men. I had, I think, 300 at the start. I have no idea why they went up to 400. But yeah, it's alright. There you go. There's a carousing. I can actually invite like multiple people to a carousing and then start it. I've never picked up this one, never picked up this focus, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to do. Lose 1 gold, gain the trait charitable. I have some horrible traits, so charitable would be great for me. Charitable gives me more diplomacy, which is great. Exactly what I need. Now I'm up to 20, actually, which is great. So that's, I think, all I can do at this point. And we're actually at war with this Bavarian guy over here. I think my liege, so the king of West France. Oh, actually, so this is Charlemagne right here, right? And my liege is his brother, and therefore his ally. So this guy declared war on this Bavarian guy over here. For Lombardy, I guess. Is it this guy? No, I don't think it's this guy. It's oh, this guy over here. All right, so he is. So we're basically at war with Bavaria right now. So my liege, who's this guy's ally, just got called into the war, and now we're at war with Bavaria. Alright, so that's pretty much all I can do. And I think that's gonna be pretty much everything for this episode, because I had a lot of setting up to do, you know. I had to assign my council, I had to give them tests and stuff like that. I might actually customize my character a little bit, because I don't really like the way he looks. Alright, that's not good, but still I have a son, which will give me an opportunity for a future alliance. If I can get a betrothal, that would be great. So yeah, I think that's gonna be everything for this episode. It's been around 14 minutes, so I think that's how long I want to keep this episodes. And I started at 29 years old. I'm now 30, which is just 1 year, but once again, I just started, so I had a lot of setting up to do. So yeah, that's gonna be everything for this episode, and I'll see you soon with the next one.